Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a monster video. So in today's video, I'm back with our monster review. Today I'll be reviewing Butcherang, which is actually available in the current Legends Pass, so you can actually obtain that for absolutely free. You just have to grind it a little bit. But yeah, make sure to get this monster right now because it is available for free. And today I'll go ahead and speed it up from level 1 to 100, show you guys the best skills, the best runes, the best skill setup, and basically everything that you need to know about this monster, and also take it to battle. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys are excited for today's video. If you are, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, notifications on. Anyways, let's go on and get started. So as you can see, we have Butcherang here ready to be fed. First of all, you have this as your trait basically. So rank 0, right away you have immune to blind, which is actually quite alright, I guess. It's just that it's very situational. So yeah, then you have super tunes at rank 1. So basically you regain that 50 points of stamina whenever you're affected by the weak types, and also stamina regen to himself at the start of the battle, just to himself, no one else. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and feed him up. If I remember correctly, this monster is an extra turner attacker. So yeah, by the way, let me know what you guys think about the design. What is he holding there? What is that? That looks huge. That thing is bigger than his body. Is that just me? You guys can let me know in the comments. I feel like that thing is actually bigger than his body. Yeah, man, he's powerful. He can actually hold that up with only one arm. Okay, so now that we have him to level 100, let's take a look at the stats. You have about 10,472 strength. Oh wow, we've never seen that much strength before. So that actually confirms it that this monster is the most powerful Metropolitan monster in the game at the moment. That's actually insane. Life, on the other hand, 110,988, which is actually pretty low. Oh man, that life, they did him wrong. Speed, in the other hand, 7,352, 59 actually, that's actually good. Yeah, once again, life is bad, speed is good, and then strength is actually insane. Actually the most powerful monster right now in the game. So yeah, we have Butcherang here fed up. We got the stats. Let's go ahead and take a look at the ultimate now. Red Hurricane, which disables traits on all enemies. It deals massive metal damage to all enemies, applies bleeding to all enemies. So basically you get that bleeding, trait disabling, and also you're dealing massive metal damage, which is actually insane. Take a look at the Savage Blades, which is a moderate metal damage to all enemies. It requires cooldown. So it's an AoE skill. You can go ahead and go with that if you want. Let's see what else we have. Agile Left, which is a low special damage to an enemy, gives an extra turn to itself. Then you have Muscular Right, which is a massive metal damage to an enemy, applies daze to an enemy. Ooh, that one's going to be powerful. Alright, let's see what else we have. Prism Flash, which is a low special damage to an enemy, applies bleeding to an enemy, gives an extra turn to itself. Okay, so you have one extra turn skill, then you have another extra turn skill right here. Do we have any more? No, those are the only two. And if you want to go with Chrisman here, you can actually swap that over Savage Blades. You might as well do it because this one, it's literally the same exact thing. This one's a little more powerful in terms of power, but this one comes with a torture. If you want to go with Chrisman here over Savage Blades, go ahead and change the skills and just go with it. So yeah, you can just play with whichever one you want to play with, I guess. Never Failing, which is a stamina regen and damage boost to itself. If you want the self-support, you can go ahead and do it. Bare Necks is Chosen One, which is a low metal damage to all enemies. It's a 0 cooldown skill, so you're fine against CDA if you want to run that. Then you also have another skill that is 0 cooldown. 24 stamina, on the other hand, which is called New Leader, which is a moderate metal damage to an enemy. So you're fine against cooldown activation, but you need that 24 stamina in order to keep using it every turn. But yeah, overall, in my opinion, you can actually run these 4 skills right here. In my opinion, these are the best. But yeah, now that we have all of that set up, what we could do is take a look at the relics. So for relics, you have sword as one of the options, which isn't actually bad for an attacker. You can go with either a wingsuit sword, or you can do cane sword. Laser beam sword is also another option, and that would be it. Okay, that would be it. I'm gonna go with wingsuit sword personally. Let's see what else we have in here. So for mask is another option. Prize's mask wouldn't be the best, but you can go with that if you want. Breeze mask, you can probably give that if you want. Then you can do Jazz's mask. Well, yeah, you do have an AoE skill, single targets as well, but you could probably use your AoE skill. Jazz's mask will remove lots of stamina from the enemy. Iltron's mask also is a pretty good option there. Wass's mask, also a great one. And then Talon's mask would probably be the last one that you can give. Or's mask also works out. Okay, if you have Or's mask, go with it. And lastly, Fury mask. So Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna personally give a Electron's Mask. This level 20 Electron's Mask that we have here. Let's go with it. And for the runes, here's what I recommend giving, guys. So go in with any, if you have any mutant runes, that's great. But if you don't have it, it's completely fine. It's not like it's the end of the world. I'm gonna personally give in these level 3 runes. So you can do, for example, level 3 2 speed runes, level 3s with 1 strength, or you can go ahead and do 1 strength, 1 speed, and 1 stamina if you want. It's really up to you. I don't think he really needs stamina because I don't think he can actually cycle his skills. Can he? Well, he does have this one. Oh wait, maybe he can. Yeah, this one's a 1 turn cooldown. Then it's a 2 turn cooldown. Then you can do Christmas Flash again, and then you can do Agile Left again. We could actually go ahead and test it out on Adventure Map. But once again, guys, for the rune setup, you can go with some that are mutated with stamina. So if you have any mutant runes that are mutated with stamina and life, don't forget life, because this monster's life is actually pretty bad. So if you have anything like that, go with it. Me personally, I'm just gonna run, for example, this for now. I don't have any level 3 stamina runes. Although I could probably go with this level 4. Let's do level 4, okay? And then lastly, I could probably do another strength, if not stamina. That also works out. So let me see. Speed is also already great. So is the power. But, okay. Let's see. Speed level 5. We could do that. So for example, 2 speed and 1 strength. Alright, so a setup like this would be fine. So normally you can run a monster that could take in the first turn, remove other status effects, right? And then on top of that, right away you use, of course, your attacker, which will continue setting their extra turn skills. If you want, you can actually swap this monster with Gahizo. That would be a lot better, especially if you're going to be running it with a Megataunt. It's a lot safer, even if there's anticipation on the enemy side, because if the anticipation monster doesn't have the Spilling Fist or any type of skills that removes positive status effect, you should be fine for most cases. Or you could do the Dragon. Dragon's also fine. You could start off with either the remove positive status effect to all enemies with absolute 0 talent, or you could do Corrupted if the base is actually open, the Corrupted skill, which way the table to everybody. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and start this off. So once again, if you are going to be running this monster, you could do something like Trash Shower, which removes positive status effects from everybody, and then, you know, just removes positive status effects. So if there's Megataunt, you could do something like that. Alright, we're going to go and charge up with this monster. Charge up again. Alright, it's my turn. So here's the thing. Here's what I want to test out. We have the Christmas Flash, which is a 1 turn cooldown. Let's go ahead and use this. Christmas Flash, just like that. Unfortunately, it missed there. Okay, but we did deal the damage. Let's do Agile Left. Alright, so let's do Agile Left. We could do Christmas Flash again. Unfortunately, it's on cooldown again. What if I actually swap it up? Change it up a little. This time, what if we start off with a 2-turn cooldown skill? Maybe that way we can actually kind of cycle our skills. So here's what I mean. You start off with maybe Agile Left. Just like that. Christmas Flash. Can we do that now again? No, we can't. I doubt it. Yeah. So unfortunately, you can't really cycle the skills, can you? He only has 2 extra turn skills, and you can't really cycle them. You do have Muscular, right, that you can use. So you could go with something like this, for example. Deal some damage. And then we could do this things. Get rid of that monster. Now just a 1v3. So we're going to charge up on these two. Let him take a turn in. Pain's Scourge. Okay. Now, a better way to actually... Oh, we got our ultimate. Okay. Ultimate, once again, trade disables and then deals massive metal damage and applies bleeding tool. So, here we go. Here's the ultimate, guys. Ooh. The hurricane, basically. Oh my gosh. Okay, that dealt quite a lot of damage, too. Alright, so, once again, this is like the... I guess, the best way to start it off. What you can do... Let me go ahead and let him get a turn in. So, charge up on these 3 monsters. Okay. So, you could start off with Christmas Flash first, which is a 1 turn cooldown. So you deal some damage plus bleeding, which is actually a torture that comes with it. And then on top of that, you can do Agile Left right away. And then it's going to be Christmas Flash again, so you deal more damage. And then here you can do whatever skill that you want. We have Christmas here, which also comes with the bleeding, AoE bleeding actually. So we can apply that, which reduces the enemy's power and it deals damage every turn. Okay, we'll do Trash Shower here. Get rid of those 2 monsters. And then we could probably do Black Bite and get rid of that monster once again. So yeah, unfortunately you can't really cycle the skills. Yeah, like take a look at this. If I go back, there's literally not any other extra turn skills that you can run. So unfortunately you can't really cycle them. Even if you do Charisma Flash first or Agile left. Charisma Flash would be probably best because you do this and then Agile left and then you do Charisma Flash again, and then you can use one of your other skills, which is either going to be the single target or the AoE. Okay, but yeah, Super Tune and the stamina region will actually kind of help him out a little bit. You know, keeps giving him more stamina and stuff like that. Now, another thing I want to mention is Never Failing skill. You can actually run this because what you could do is whenever you're using this again, basically it applies that damage boost with the stamina regen, right? And that will actually activate the Super Tuned, okay? Because you're going to be affected by a weak type. So that metal skill will actually activate Super Tune, which will give you 50 stamina points. All right, and you can of course use that as much as you want, although there is a 1-turn cooldown, keep that in mind. But yeah, if you want to run that once again, you can. You could probably run it either over Chrisman here. I'd probably keep Chrisman here, but same time Muscular Right is also really good. So that's that. But yeah, unfortunately you can't really give in any what's it called, you can't give in any outskirt talent. It's not like it's a corrupted monster, you know. But yeah, so for street talent, if you are going to rank it up to level 105 or anything higher than that, you're going to be unlocking that. I recommend giving in either power armor, tactical scouter, or you can do face shields. Okay, something like that would actually work out. But yeah guys, that's going to be pretty much it for today's Monster Legends monster review. Also about the traits, trait wise unfortunately it's not that good in my opinion. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this monster. I'd love to hear it. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, smash like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.